Jesus walks on water when faith defies fear. Matthew 14:22-33. By Pastor Peter Uwaifo. Beloved, picture this scene with me. The day has been long. The miracle of the loaves and fishes has just happened. The crowd is still buzzing with excitement. But the Bible says Jesus immediately constrained his disciples to get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side. Not later, not tomorrow, immediately. Sometimes obedience places you directly on the path of a storm. Night begins to fall, the sky grows darker, the wind starts to rise. And suddenly the Sea of Galilee turns violent. The waves crash against the boat. The wind howls like a living thing. Water fills the vessel. The disciples, seasoned fishermen, are terrified. These are not weak men. These are professionals. Yet fear has taken control. Beloved, hear this truth clearly. Experience does not make you immune to storms. The Bible says they were straining at the oars. They were rowing, but not moving, fighting, but not advancing, working, but going nowhere. That is the picture of many lives today, busy, exhausted, and afraid. Then, in the darkest part of the night between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., when fear is loudest and hope feels weakest, something impossible happens. Jesus comes to them, walking on the water, not running, not struggling, not sinking, walking calmly on the very thing that was terrifying them. Beloved, this is powerful. What threatens you is under his feet. The storm didn't stop for Jesus to walk. The waves didn't calm first. He revealed himself in the middle of the chaos. But when the disciples see him, they don't rejoice. They scream. Fear distorts perception. When you are afraid, even help can look like a threat. They cry out, "It is a ghost." And Jesus speaks one sentence that still carries power today. Take courage, it is I, do not be afraid. Notice this, he didn't rebuke the storm first, he addressed their fear. Because once fear is dealt with, faith can function. Then Peter speaks, not the strongest, not the most stable, but the boldest. "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." And Jesus answers with one word, "Come." Beloved, faith is responding to a word, not to conditions, not to logic, not to safety. Peter steps out of the boat. The same water that held Jesus now holds Peter. As long as Peter keeps his eyes on Jesus, he is walking on impossibility. But the moment he notices the wind, the waves, the noise, he begins to sink. This is where many people misunderstand the story. Peter didn't sink because he stepped out. He sank because he shifted focus. And immediately, Jesus stretches out his hand and catches him. Grace is faster than failure. Mercy reaches before you drown. Jesus lifts him and says, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt?" Then something remarkable happens. The moment they get back into the boat, the storm stops. Beloved, the storm didn't end when Peter stepped out. It ended when Jesus stepped in. And the disciples fall down and worship him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Let me speak prophetically to you. If Jesus is calling you out, it's not to embarrass you, it's to reveal himself through you. If you are in a storm, it doesn't mean he sent you to fail. It means he is about to show you who he is. Faith does not deny the wind. Faith fixes its eyes on Jesus. If this message spoke to your heart, type "I choose faith" in the comments. Like this message, if you believe Jesus still walks over storms, share this with someone who feels overwhelmed right now. And follow for more Bible stories that build faith, courage, and clarity in uncertain times.